Hi, welcome to Ukulele Club. So, a couple of my older students have seen the wonderful James Hill playing this tune on YouTube, and they've asked for a tutorial, which this is an attempt at. I didn't learn it from that video. I first saw this being played by a guy called Eki, E-K-I. If you search on YouTube, you'll find that. The James Hill version, he's got his ukulele tuned away from standard tuning, I think, so the shapes are different, but this is in the same key. So I'll move the camera in to the fretboard and I'll play it through for you, and then we'll go through it phrase by phrase. I'll also maybe show you a couple of things you might want to practice to help you prepare to play this tune if it's the kind of thing you haven't played before. It's not straightforward. And maybe we'll talk very quickly about a way you might want to write this down, or at least the way I wrote it down and went about learning it. Oh, and the intro. I do a slightly different intro from the James Hill version, but on the tutorial I will show you how to do his intro as well with its difficult chord. Okay, so let's look at a couple of simple things to help you prepare for this tune if you haven't played this kind of song before. One of the main aspects of this song is this rhythm and melody thing. We're keeping a pulse going on the 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're also playing melody notes at the same time. So let's play something simple with the left hand, maybe just a simple bar across all 4 strings, and get this pulse going. Now, it's all down strokes with the thumb, and I'm muting the chord by simply pressing and relaxing this finger. I'm not muting with the right hand. There are a couple of times you might need the right hand to mute, but mostly this song is you're muting these strokes just by pressing and relaxing. Don't take your finger all the way off, because then the strings ring. You're just sitting it on top of the strings. Press, relax. So let's start playing that 2, 3, 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and then we're just going to add an individual string pick on one of the offbeats, one of the ands as we're counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4. Get used to that feeling. One of the other things you might need to be practicing is muting open chords. Obviously it's harder because we haven't got a finger on all of our chords. Some of these strings, even if I relax these 2 fingers, these 2 are going to ring on. So we need to use these 2 spare fingers to mute those strings. Okay, let's have a quick look at how you might go about writing this down and learning it. Oh, well, at least I'll show you how I do it. I use chord boxes, even for the melody parts. So our first 2 notes of the tune Yeah, I've written that in the first box here. Here's our first note. A little arrow showing that I slide up 1 fret, and I've drawn that note slightly differently. Then we play the F, then I add this note, which again I've drawn slightly differently to show that it's not part of the actual chord but part of the melody. Then we slide up to the 5th fret, I've written there 5th fret, and then we're adding this note, the separate melody part, and play that. I've drawn a circle, a line around that to show that's the first phrase. Second phrase, I've managed to get the whole of the second phrase just in one box. Here's the chord we're going to play, 4th fret, and then a little modified note to show that's the extra note I'm adding as part of the melody. So as I say, you could use tab, but this seems to me a faster way to write it down. It seems to go into my brain faster when I'm doing it this way. You can download these sheets for free from www.jamiesmusicclub.com. If you go to the ukulele page, you'll see a little button at the bottom to download these for free. Okay.